Hello, sir. Like done. My first like. Hey, thank you, sir. Thank you, Drunken Chef Barbecue. Sir, what's your first name? Hey, Mason. I should know that because I'm pretty sure I've sent you something, but I forgot. Hey, Wild 420 Man 94. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing better than I was the other day. I was sick all weekend. I was kind of grumpy on my last live stream, and so I'm feeling a little bit better. Hey, Robert McAllister, what's up, man? How you doing? Nice. Mason Ask E. I'm glad you asked that question. How do you get this reel? You buy a $12 raffle ticket. That's it. As soon as I sell the tickets, I'm going to live stream give away this. Mason, thanks, man. I appreciate that. So I'm glad you asked because part of this live stream, I've got some fun things to talk about. We're talking fishing tonight. All right, guys. And but I do want to make sure people are aware of this giveaway for this $1,000 reel. Hey, Madison. Hey, what's up, man? What's up? Glad you're in the house. I mean, truthfully, this is not, when you buy this original on the Japanese domestic market, for the reel, you might pay anywhere from $400 to $800, but the resale value is like $1,000. And what this has, I should have had a booth. Let me get a little bit bigger before I do that, and a little more time and resources, and I'll have a booth there. It'd be fun, man. Have some swag going. What's up, man? Glad I could join. Thank you, Madison. Yeah. Mason, though. Hey, Paco Gillen. Hey, whoa, coming in with some celebration. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Welcome, guys. We're just talking fishing tonight. Actually, I've got a couple topics. Let's talk about our fishing goals this year. That's kind of what I was inspired by this. I was like, I want to tell you guys a very cool fishing story and have you guys share with me the best, biggest fish, the best fishing experience that you had, and maybe talk about what our goals are for this year. Like, if you do have a personal best you want to break this year. But of course, I have to throw in some information about this Cardinal giveaway, guys, because I really want someone to win this. I want someone to spend $12 and to win this $1,000 reel and just to be freaked out and super stoked about it. So I want to give you guys the opportunity and make sure you know about this. I've got some great topics that we can talk fishing tonight, guys. So Paco's saying that's cool. Beyond cool. Okay, look at this, dude. Look at the drag. Okay, look at, this is an ultralight reel. So it's the smallest profile. The drag is on the bottom. This one has gold everything. Gold numbers. Sparkly brown paint job. Gold handle. And look, even this, even inside. These are so high quality, guys, that even the inside is gold. Now, I don't think, it's not like 24 karat gold, guys, but you know, whatever. It looks gold. That's all I'm saying. A very, very high quality reel. I want you guys to have a chance to win this. I'm doing a raffle. It's only $12 for a ticket. Guys, there's 70 tickets left. We're going to go ahead and get this out to somebody. Help me sell these tickets. I'll even tell this you tonight. In this live stream, if we sell 20 tickets in this live stream, I'll do a giveaway for pliers, for a nice pair of pliers, and I'll ship that to somebody who wins here. So, if for any reason you got people that want to buy tickets tonight, then go ahead. I'll be talking about my PB, okay? Walmart takes returns. For what? You ain't getting this at Walmart. So, guys, this is made, if you take this reel protector off, the one that I'm giving away is not this one. This is mine, but I have one identical Cardinal BRL, Cardinal 3 BRL. It's made in Sweden, guys. So look at it. Look at what it's going to say. It's backwards, but it's going to say Sweden. And if you look on the handle, the good ones say made in Sweden. That's what it says there. And you not only would win that reel, but you'd win this limited edition side plate. It's clear with gold. And that's what it looks like. You can actually see the gears. See the gears in there? Hold on. Let me get it moving. See the gears? Guys, this thing is absolutely sick, guys. And I just want to make sure everybody has an opportunity to go ahead and get a ticket if you want it. So I actually posted the information in this video description. Don't delay, guys. If I get 20 tickets sold during this live stream, I'll do a giveaway during this live stream. But we're going to be talking about giveaways, guys. We're going to be talking about giveaways that we got going on this month. Okay, let's talk about that. But we're going to be mostly talking about our PBs and our goals. Deshaun John, hey, brother. What's up, man? John, did you get yourself a ticket, man? You going to spend $12 and try to get yourself an ultralight gold reel? I will sub. Hey, thanks, Paco. Appreciate that, man. You should sub, man. I got a lot. My giveaways that I have are for subscribers, so. Okay, now Jay Pyramus says, any bait casters? I have bait casters. Nothing this cool. Not even close. I have Piscifun bait casters behind me, mostly. They're my sponsor. But guys, I do want to make sure you get an opportunity. Okay, so if you're just coming into this chat, let me just use it on the jetty. Yeah, right. This thing is like my baby. I have a few Cardinal reels up here on my display. These things are really nice. I appreciate Fastlane. Thanks for subscribing, bro. That's very nice of you. But guys, you're not going to find anything like this. Made in Sweden. You only get these in Japan. So can I get it if I sub? So I'll tell you what. If you're subbed, get what? So I'm promoting a raffle for this $1,000 gold limited edition reel. Okay. You have to buy a ticket for this. I don't give away $1,000 items, guys. I've given away $300 combos before, a couple of them. But $1,000 items, this is for a raffle, and any proceeds go to veterans and youth fishing trips or fishing equipment. So your money's going to a good cause, guys. Go ahead and pick yourself up a ticket. I'm not going to talk about this all night, but I wanted you guys to know that this is available to you. You're not going to get a chance to find something like this again. That's guaranteed. Even in the Abu Garcia Cardinal community, I've never seen this side plate except for the two that I have. This one and the one that you could win. I've never seen these before. Very, very rare for me to get my hands on these. So anyways, guys, if you wanted a chance to win that, I wanted to let you know, okay? Hey, what's up? All right, guys, we got some good people. Hey, and Kyle's in the house. Kyle, by the way, outstanding steelhead. I'm super jealous, man. That was a killer steelhead. Guys, Oregon Fishing Adventures is on here. He's local in Oregon. He just caught a really nice steelhead. He has a great video that's out from drift boat fishing. And you guys should check out his channel. It's he loves steelhead fishing. What can you say? Kyle, I actually love, okay, Helgra Mike Fishing Guide. Hey, man, welcome so much. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate you. Don't forget to get yourself a ticket. You know, Kyle, I actually love my favorite #1 fish to fish for is winter steelhead. And I haven't had a chance to get out. I'm struggling to get out there. I really want to get out, man. That was only my second time ever fishing out of a drift boat. Oh, man, you need to buy one eventually. You know Kyle's not going to tell you where it was at. Come on. You got to watch his video and you got to guess. I know where it was at, but just because I recognize the location. All right, well, who's Daniel? Daniel's, whoa, Drunken Chef. All right, guys, so here's what we're actually going to talk about. Looks like a good, this is a trout reel. I actually have 4-pound line on here. These are ultralight reels, okay? So actually, I should show you guys damn quick. I should show you guys what I just got, which is a little crazy. So this is my newest restoration project. I should have put it on a microphone. Why didn't I do that? I hope you guys can hear me okay. I just got a new restoration project. This thing's huge, okay? This is actually a Cardinal 7. It's a saltwater edition. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to completely strip it down, and I'm going to give it a camouflage paint job. Kind of like my AR-15, I did a camo job. I'm gonna camouflage paint this. I'm going to trick it out, and I'm going to clean the gears out really, really nice. Okay, you can hear me good. Thank you. I have a new microphone that works good, but I forgot to put it on. So, and actually, let me show you what's inside this here. I'll just show you this, and then we need to start talking about our fishing goals, guys. I have a great story to tell you, and I want to hear about you guys. I want to hear about like what your fishing goals are this year, okay? So, but I want to show you inside this Cardinal. So all these Cardinals, the small and the big ones, they have all their gearing behind the side plate. And all you have to do is take this screw out and then look inside, and it's really quite amazing. This one has old grease in it, though, because this is 52 years old. But check it out. What I think is cool is look at the shape of that cylinder, that gears. It's shaped rounded the same way as the big wheel. So I'm really intrigued by this. I'm gonna clean it perfectly. I'm gonna restore this to make it brand new, guys. All new grease, clean it perfectly, and do a sick paint job on it. Carla Campbell, very welcome. Thank you so much for dropping in. I'm just showing this big old saltwater Cardinal. You guys know I'm into the ultralight 3s, but I picked up this for a very good price so I can restore it and do a camouflage paint job. I'm going to make that thing look absolutely sick, guys. I don't know if I'll do a video on it, but I'm definitely going to tear it apart soon. Good reel. I've caught a bunch of steelhead on the Cardinal 4s. And I have Cardinal 4s. I have 3 Cardinal 4s behind me. 3s are my primary ones. Went and watched your video, Kyle. Freaking stud. I have an old Zebco split reel that my granddaddy gave me when I was a kid. I would love to get it restored. Oh, yeah. I do know somebody who restores those. I know 2 people who do. So if you do want the information, send me an email. You can find my email on my channel, rrfishingorgan7@gmail.com. And I can refer 2 different resources to you where you can get that restored if you'd like to. Okay. So anyways, guys, I'm not going to bore you with this too much. I have topics to talk about. That's why I'm here. But I just thought I'd show you those Cardinals, and I want to make sure you guys have a chance to get those tickets, guys. So if I do sell 20 raffle tickets tonight during this live stream, I'll be doing a giveaway for some sort of a fishing accessory kit, a nice one. I only give out nice prizes, guys. They might not be super expensive sometimes, but they're nice. And so if you do want to get a ticket, look in the description of this live stream. You're going to find out how to get a ticket. $12 a ticket, guys. Let's go ahead and finish that off so we can give away this beautiful $1,000 gold rare Cardinal reel. All right. And somebody, okay, and you have some old Mitchell 300 reels. Those are cool. I only have a couple of those, but those are really cool. Okay, Mason says, wait, sorry, I missed it. Are you going to the PNW Sportsman Show? So I'm not going there because I'm going to be at a marriage retreat all weekend through a church. I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to be able to spend some time with my wife, and or else I would be there. So but I'm also going to be up on the coast in a really nice location, and so it's going to be pretty cool. Well, you said baitcaster. Sorry. I actually had a subscriber give this to me recently. It is old, and I think it's actually a salesman floor model. There's not much fancy to it. They're not very expensive, but there's no drag system and there's no anti-reverse. It's just a straight up reel. But this guy, I don't know if you guys know this. I give away free Bibles to anybody that wants a Bible. On all my videos, if you see down there, it says, if you want a free Bible, just email me. And a guy was really nice to email me. And I sent him a nice Bible. And then he said, I want to give you something in return. So he sent me this old vintage reel that one of his relatives gave him. And it's nothing too fancy, but I just think it's sentimental because someone gave it to me. And so probably I'll make a mount and have it up in my display at some point. What do you suggest for a beginner bow fishing? Oh, you're going to okay, fast lane. Let's go ahead and, oh, you're welcome, Fred. You're welcome. Fast lane says, what do you suggest for a beginner bow fishing? You're going to have to explain that because when you say bow fishing, I'm thinking of the bow fishing with an arrow. I've never done that, so I can't speak to that. But if you clarify, if you're asking something else, then just let me know. Maybe bow is a type of fish. Oh, you like that baitcaster? Oh, New York. So you can't wait. Pond Bomber says, I'm in New York. I can't wait to fish. I assume it's because it's frozen over and you can't get into the water. That might be the case. I know some places in the U.S. are completely frozen and you can't fish, right? Chef Bolm Hungry says, I have my dad's old pen reel from 1981. That's cool. Good year. And it's gold. Oh, really? And it looks like a baitcaster? Oh, sweet. Oh, okay. That's really cool, Chef. And Fast Lane, I don't have any recommendations for bow because I don't bow hunt and I don't bow fish. I haven't, so. Hey guys, what I want to share with you tonight is actually a sick story, okay? I want to I'm going to tell you a very, very cool story. This story is actually um, my favorite fishing moment of all time. And I've only been fishing seriously for about 10 to 15 years, 12 to 15, something like that, maybe something around there. And I had an epic experience, my number one fishing experience. And I want to share that with you guys, but I also want that to kind of make some dialogue to where you guys can tell me about maybe the best fish you ever caught or the most exciting time you've ever had a fish. Okay, Fred has a large collection of ambassador reels from Abu from the fifth, about 30 of them starting from the 1950s. Those are really cool. I don't collect those, but those are really cool. I like how they look. Northern Michigan, we have steelhead, yes, but it's frozen over. So you can't catch them. That sucks, dude. Everything is frozen in New York. I'm trying to catch a new personal this year. That's what I want to talk about, guys. Two things. One, let's start with this. Think about this. Think about your number one fishing moment of all time. The best fish or the coolest fish you ever caught, guys. Okay? What I want to do is tell you my story real quick, and then I would like to hear what you guys say, and I'm going to read off your comments. So don't put all your comments in yet, but let me share the story with you real quick about my favorite fishing moment. I'll keep it kind of brief, and then I'd love to hear about yours, and then we're going to talk about what is our goal this year, and maybe we can try to recreate or have one of those epic experiences and try to beat it even, right? That would be the goal. I'm in Connecticut. Everything's frozen. Yeah, you guys on the East Coast, man, you guys are getting froze up. Here, it's pretty mild. Actually, we can go out and fish. It's not even that too cold. We still have fishable water here, so that's too bad when it's frozen. So, guys, let me tell you about my number one favorite fish I ever caught, which was a shark. Okay, it was a juvenile. It was a 4.5 foot juvenile bull shark, I believe. Okay, and I was actually stationed over in Alabama, North Alabama. I was working with the Army. It was a cool assignment, and they had a training at an Air Force base in Florida. And I got permission to drive there instead of fly there. So I took my truck and I brought all my surf rods and I drove to this Air Force base in Florida. And I did a 4 or 5 day long course there in my field of work. Had a great time. Every single night, right after I learned, I ran out and found this secluded beach. Actually, it was private. You're not supposed to be there, but I climbed over a fence and I went and fished there anyways. Now, over this 4 or 5 day period, each day I progressed in catching bigger and bigger fish. So, like the first day I went out there and I was catching some small fish, right? I was having fun with that. I was getting my own bait. And then at night, when it got dark, I was fishing and fish started breaking me off. Like my surf rod was like, "Bzzz," and then, poof. And what I did is each and every day I was trying to figure out what am I doing wrong? And I found out that whatever I was catching had sharp teeth and it was breaking my leader off. I had like, I don't know, 30, 40 pound mono something or braid. I can't even remember, but it was breaking it off. Shout out for all those service people. God bless you guys. Thank you for your service if you did serve in the United States military or foreign military, but we love our own, okay? And hold on, Palomino trout. I haven't really heard of those. I want to finish this story real quick. So each day I was progressing. So I went out and bought metal leaders, and then I went back and I was catching small fish, and then I would take the guts out of the small fish and put them on the hook, put them out dark at night, and then I was hooking into big fish. And finally, on the last day of my training, I went on the beach and I went up through the food chain. This is the coolest thing about that day. Hey, Xavier, welcome, brother. Good to see you. I went through the food chain. So first I started with a sand flea. I dug up a sand flea, put it on, caught a small fish. Used that small fish, put it on, caught a bigger fish. I think I even moved up to a bigger fish. And then it got dark, right? And it's close to midnight, okay? And I'm out there fishing stock trout in Texas. You know it's not frozen in Texas. Then I had like a half of a dead fish or a fish that I caught, and I threw it out late at night, and it was dark, and it was like almost midnight. Next thing you know, something picked it up that was big. My surf rod just bends, right? And something is just tearing out. No control over this fish whatsoever. Hands down, the biggest fish I'd ever had on my line. And I was freaking out, right? I was super excited. The thing ran, and I thought I was going to run out of line. I had like a 4,000 series reel with braid. I thought it was going to spool me, and it went all the way out, and it stopped. There was like a shelf where it goes, and it gets deep, and it stopped. And then after that, for the next 15, 20 minutes, I fought this thing in, And then right before I got it to the shore, I could start to see this huge fish. My headlamp died, and it's midnight. I'm on a beach all alone. I've never caught whatever this fish is. And look at it, it's a shark. It's like a 4.5 foot shark, and it's fat, dude. It's huge. And I get it into the sand, and my headlamp just died, right? So I'm freaking out. I'm like, what do I do? How do I get this fish? I'm freaked out. You know what I ended up doing? I wanted to get a selfie with that fish. So I reached down in the water, grabbed it by the tail, and chucked it up on the bank. Literally, 4.5 foot fish. I threw it up in the sand. Then I ran over, replaced my batteries on my headlamp, ran back over, and I have this shark on the beach. And I'm like, I was freaking out. I was like, this is gonna bite me out. And I had a hook. I didn't know how to get the hook out. So here I go. My goal was to get a selfie. So I take all these selfies with the shark. Then I find out, how did I even, I think I cut the leader off. I don't know. I was too scared to get the hook out of its mouth because it had freaking teeth. And then I was like, how do I get it back in the water? I was freaking out. So I just grabbed it by the trail, dragged it out in the dark, and pushed it out into the water. And it was kind of struggling to get back out there because I didn't want to get too close to it. But anyways, that's what happened. So the coolest thing about the story is, first of all, it was the biggest fish I ever caught. I have caught a sturgeon that's a little bigger, but wide and everything, girth. It was huge. I had no control over it. I caught it. I got my selfie with it. And the cool thing was, I progressed through the food chain and used only bait that I caught all day long. Sand flea, small fish, shark. And so anyways, that was my most epic fishing moment of all time. 4.5 foot shark. Guys, I want to hear from you. If you think about your greatest memory, and maybe it's you sitting in the boat with grandpa, or maybe it's just an epic battle of a big ass fish, what was yours? Tell me either your PB fish or your best moment. I'd love to read those off to the group and see what you guys have to say. Okay, we're talking about steelhead here. Mason says fishing beads for steel on ultralight Loomis rod. Okay. I let the bead drift through the riffle and drop into a hole, and on the reel up, I watched a 28-pound hatchery nook, and it took the bead and boom, landed my PB. Oh man. So ultralight Loomis rod, fishing for steelhead, and you caught a 28-pound. I assume you're talking about a Chinook. That's insane. Do you remember what pound test line you were running? And did you think you were going to lose it? Could you imagine catching a 28-pound fish on an ultralight rod? That would take a while, but that would be super fun, guys. That's awesome, dude. Xavion says hi again. Hell, welcome, welcome. Nice. Dude, Mason, if you remember what pound test line you had, you should let us know. Guys, go ahead and drop your #1 fishing memory in the chat. I'd love to read it. Guys, Tony Hamilton's just coming in. We're talking about 12-pound line. Oh, yeah, you can catch a Chinook on a 12-pound line. That's a battle, but yeah, all day. Yeah. And 10 even. Snap the leader in the net. I believe that. Oh, yeah, because those things they've got those sharp teeth and they're moving and fighting. Yeah, definitely. What's up? If you guys just coming in, we're just talking about our favorite fishing moment of all time. Please share yours. I just shared mine about the shark I caught in Florida. It was super cool. We've got Kevin's talking about he caught a 9-foot sturgeon in the San Francisco Bay at 2 a.m. last year. You got me beat. The sturgeon I caught was about 6 feet long. 9 is absolutely insane. That's killer. Kyle here says, funny thing, one of my favorite experiences fishing wasn't even my biggest fish. It was a 9-pound wild steelhead. I got the video on my channel like 3 years ago. It was an epic battle. Ooh, the wild fish fight so good. I have a song made. Oh, I have a song. We've got Fastlane says, I have a song that I made about me and my granddaddy and me and our fishing trips. I'm 46 and he passed away in 2012. He served 20 plus years in the Navy. God bless him, man. And that's very, very cool. It doesn't always have to be the biggest fish, guys. It can be the best memory that you had with someone you loved. I've got a bluegill as big as a dinner plate. Oh, that's fun. Oh, who caught it on a grass shrimp? Sorry, I'm catching up, guys. Kevin. Oh, might be talking about that sturgeon. Okay. Small creek steelhead fishing, you know the creek. Oh. Okay. So Kyle mentions about the creek. I might. Okay, what do we got? Aunt Dino says, bro, I am digging bluefin tuna. Ooh, bluefin. If you've caught a bluefin, guys, I doubt many people in this room have. I have not. If you've caught a bluefin tuna, not an albacore or yellowfin, if you've caught a bluefin tuna, raise your hand or say something. Because I'd have a lot of respect if you got to do a trip like that. If you want, I can post my link for my music. Oh, dude, post your link for your music. Guys, Fastlane on here is going to post a link for his music. And it's like good memories of him and his grandpa, I think, fishing. So yeah, dude, post that link, dude. Share it. We're all fishing addicts in here. I'm sure we would enjoy it. Caught a bull. Okay, really, dude, caught a bullhead using a flower petal I found at my feet and put it on a hook and bobber. I cackled when it attacked. How do you catch a fish on a flower petal? Okay, that's crazy. Dude, that's funny. Okay, Aunt Dino says, that one time I went and got a 15-pound bass. That's a huge bass, bro. Crazy, bro. That's cool, guys. Thank you for sharing these fishing stories. Guys, I've been thinking about it because I was thinking about what's my fishing goal, right? And you have to think about your best memories to think about what your fishing goals are in case you want to beat them. Military appreciation, Christian music, reggae, all different types. Okay. Okay. Oh, maybe that's the type of music on your channel. All right, man. Cool. Sounds like you're into all different types of music. All my lyrics, but not voice or instrumentals. Okay. My personal best, here we go. Tony Hamilton says, my personal best for a Chinook salmon was 42.5 pounds. Oh, dang. Bro, that's crazy. I've never even got a 30-pound Chinook, so that's pretty insane, bro. That's insane. That's awesome. Really Wood says, I saw the bullhead and thought, I wonder if this guy would eat that flower. You must have had, you knew, bro. You knew that was going to be your fish. So it's AI song. Okay. Fish on John says a 21-pound native steelhead. Ooh, I have yet to still catch a massive steelhead. 2 years ago, I lost one at the net. Man, that was a heartbreak. And it would have been my PB. I've never really caught a huge one. I've caught a couple. I've got good ones, but not a toad. Okay, Aunt Dino says, "Oh, I went and got a 5-foot tarpon." Ooh. By the way, my number one bucket list fish of all time is a tarpon. Tarpon on a fly. That's my dream. Someday I can make it happen. I mean, I just have to take a vacation, spend the money, all that stuff. I want to make that happen. That's my number one fish. All right, guys, we got some Mahama Bridge winter before last. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, all the it's interesting you say that, Fish on John. All the good steelhead I've caught in that water system have been natives. I have some good videos of some native steelhead releasing there in that area, but no hatchery. But that's awesome, dude. All right, guys, let's switch gears one more time. I've got several topics, guys. So I did mention right off the bat, I want you all to know, guys, I'm surprised more people haven't jumped on this. $12 for a ticket, and you'll have a chance to win a $1,000 super rare reel. 12 bucks, guys, that's it. And you can have a chance to win this. So that's 2 cups of coffee, and you could have a chance to win a super rare gold reel, guys. If you guys are into ultralight fishing or trout fishing, this would be just the bomb reel to have. So, guys, don't forget, look in the video description, and there's all the instructions. I will tell you that Hitch by Hitch already got his tickets. We've got a couple other people who have already got their tickets. But, guys, this is absolutely sick. I'm surprised you guys aren't freaking out about this reel. I want to make sure you guys have a chance to get one, okay? All right, the other topic I was going to talk about is what is your goal? And what is your fishing goal for 2026? That could be like, I want to get a, big salmon, or I want to get a limit of something. I want to catch a fish on the jetty. I want to go on a vacation and fish. It could be anything like that, or I just want to spend a day fly fishing on a small stream. But what is your goal, fish goal for 2026? And truthfully, I don't have, actually, my goal would be is to try to beat that experience that I had catching that shark, which would be tough because we don't have that type of fish here that are so vicious and like big. But loving, okay. Oh, there we go. Loving Dean the God Machine 333. That's my homie. Says his goal is to catch his first native Pennsylvania brook trout on a fly that you tied yourself. That's a sick goal, bro. That's very, very cool, man. Have you caught brook trout there before? Gotta know. Okay. Fred, one of my favorite small spinning reels is a loose spinning reel. Oh, nice. Is it a new modern one? Is it a vintage one? And what's the price point of that, Fred? Nice, guys. Cool. Cool. Old. Oh, you got an old one. Nice. Okay, an old loose reel. It all depends on the memories we've had with those reels, right? Aunt Dino says, and there was a time I went to the Q's in Florida and I wanted to get a shark and try, but I got a good cuda. For 2026, I want to get a dig sturgeon. All right. Aunt Dino wants to get a sturgeon. So that's his goal for this year. Loving Dean God Machine not only caught brown and rainbow trout, trying to catch a steelhead and a brook trout this year. Good goals. It's good to have more than one goal too. So good. Fred's into vintage. I know because he's like, Fred, you're eyeballing this. Fred, why don't you get yourself a ticket, man? Seriously. You can actually get up to 10 tickets. That's the maximum amount you can get, which would give you a 10% chance at winning this reel, guys. Can't wait to sell these because I'd love to do a live stream and do that random number generator and give this away to somebody. Something really, really cool. That's the coolest reel ever. Speaking of that, sir, why don't you get a ticket? Dean the God Machine, $12 a ticket, and you could get yourself this right here. Made in Sweden, only available on the Japanese domestic market. A Cardinal here. It's all gold with a very rare limited edition side plate. Okay? Clear and gold side plate. You're not going to find these anywhere else, guys. These are very, very difficult to find, okay? Okay. Kyle, Oregon Fishing Ventures. Let me get your thoughts on this. Someone commented on my video today that I had poor etiquette for fishing through that hole with bank fishermen, but I see people fish through holes all the time. Okay. Yeah, let's stop and talk about that, guys. I'm no expert, okay? I do have a boat now, so I can get out there and float. Kyle, let's go, guys, let's take a break real quick. I want to address Kyle's question. He asked my opinion. I'm going to give his opinion. So, Kyle, I couldn't see the whole setup, but the way I saw that video is basically right before that hole, you already knew there was a slot there. You were going to float through while you're floating through and have your bobber run through. Totally appropriate. I mean, what are you going to do? Reel up and not fish because those guys are there? Like, some guides will do that. Well, they'll just say, there's bank fishermen. We're just going to blow by them, give them their space, and we're going to fish there. But what I say is, like, what I saw you do is you just ran your bobber through the run as you were floating through, and you were the lucky guy that caught the fish. So for me personally, I don't have a problem with it. I've been in that position where I've been on the bank and I've seen guys come by and pick up a fish in front of me, and it sucks. Like, you're on the bank, you're like, okay, screw you guys. That's what you're thinking in your head. But guys, I mean, they drifted through. So what is it? It's what it is. Yeah, and that's what I thought in the video. I couldn't tell for sure, but you hooked the fish above them. And then you were fighting it as you went through their run, basically. And that's even more appropriate because you didn't hook it right in front of them. It looked to me like you were just above that and you were taking advantage of a slot that you knew was a good hole. Fair game, bro. I mean, that's my opinion, but what does that count for? Not a whole lot. All right. My dream fishing is an alligator gar world record. So Aunt Dina wants an alligator gar. You want a lot of things, sir. I've actually caught one of those in Alabama. Oh, man, I did. It was super cool. A couple of them. And then Fastlane says, biggest two fish I caught was a grouper and a muskie. Man, groupers are huge. Groupers are huge, guys. Okay, another message coming in from Loving Dean, the God Machine. He has a YouTube channel, guys. I've had a time where I was fishing the river on the bank, and this dude decided to post up like 10 to 15 feet away from me and my buddy, even though there was like half a mile open bank. So that would suck. You don't if you're in a boat, you don't post up by bank fishermen. If you drift through, run your bobber through the run as you're going through. Don't post up. That's messed up right there. If you post up and now you're affecting those people that are fishing that bank, that's messed up. So I feel you on that one. Yeah, Kyle, I get it, man. So that's like newer experience for you. I don't do a lot myself. I only got a cataract, 14-foot cataract last spring. So I did a bunch of fishing in the spring and summer. Well, not a bunch, whatever I could do. And but normally the river I would float on, there was a lot of room, and if there was bankies, I would actually just blow by them. But if I was able to run my bobber through, I would always run my bobber through. Okay, Robert McAllister says a 40-inch lingcod is his PB. Ooh, I think you have me beat by 1 inch. I'm pretty sure my PB is 39 inches for a lingcod. A couple years ago, I have a video on that too. That's a killer lingcod, bro. Did you bonk it or did you release it? Because a lot of people have a controversy over keeping lingcod that big. They say you should let them go because they're females normally, but I bonked mine. Yes, I'm fishing. Okay. Aunt Dino says, yes, I'm a fishing pro. Wow, very modest of you, sir. My goal is to catch every saltwater fish. Cool. Every saltwater fish? Okay, that's a lot. All right, guys, those are some pretty good topics. I have more topics, guys, okay? But really what I was inspired is I wanted to let you guys know about the raffle. Get your tickets. $12. Come on, get it. Oh man, of course. Of course. No, man, I think you're in the good, man. There's so many haters out there. As you know, if you're public like this, like I am, like Kyle is, you get a lot of hate. Although I have my own rules, and I know Kyle, you're the same way as me. You don't like posting river names. I don't either. I really try to be discreet about that because I don't want people to blow up areas and to make enemies. I try to be respectful as I can. I also always try to use a net. I used to mess up in the beginning, but I always try to use a net, guys. Be very handle my fish as the best I can. I mess up sometimes, but I try to handle them nicely, and just try to be by the books as much as possible. They hate us because they ain't us. Ticket purchasing will only be open for as long as tickets are available. I'm selling 100 tickets. Okay. That was a question. How long am I going to be selling tickets? Until 100 is met. I've already sold 30, 70 more to go. The second I hit 100, it's closed. I want people to have a decent chance at getting this reel. 1 in 100, guys, is not bad. If you buy 10 tickets, that's going to cost you a little bit of money. You would have a 10% chance of getting this. And you have to know that all the money proceeds are going to these youth fishing trips and veteran fishing trips I do. So your money's going to a good cause, guys. Like I'm pretty public about all the stuff I do. All the money from my YouTube channel goes to these veterans and youth stuff, and I do giveaways all the time. So let's talk about giveaways. All right, guys, let's talk about... Okay, everyone, please don't purchase them all tonight. That's not going to happen. I did say if I sold 20 tickets tonight, I'd do a giveaway in this live stream. I don't think that's going to happen. It's not a big crowd, and there's not a ton of huge interest, but if that did happen, I would. All right, guys, we got another couple topics coming your way. Do you want to see what arrived in the mail today? Let me show you. I'm a little bit spoiled. Actually, I'm spoiled, guys. I'm just going to be straight up with that. Okay, let me show you what came in the mail today. Okay, I'll show you what these are. When you have a killer sponsor, this is what happens. God, I'm blessed, all right? Guys, can you go ahead and please do me a favor? Double tap that screen. Let's go ahead and increase the likes. I'd really appreciate it. Double tap that screen. It just gives me a like. That'd really help me out, help promote this video, guys. And if you have any buddies that are interested in this channel or like winning stuff, I'd really appreciate if you'd share it. That'd just be a solid that you could do for me, all right? Okay, Fishing Christmas. I'll tell you what, Loving Dean, the God Machine, it's a hard name to say. I have Christmas all the time because I have a very generous sponsor. Guys, Piscifun Fishing is my sponsor. And man, I'm having such a fun ride with these guys. So let me show you what's going on. I mentioned that we're going to have a live giveaway, a big one this month. Northwest Open season. What's up, man? Welcome, man. Don't forget to get your tickets, bro. I did mention that this month, every month I've been trying to do a giveaway. And that's made possible through my generous sponsor, Piscifun Fishing, guys. Okay? That's what those reels are up there. Piscifun. You know, I'm sporting their stuff. But this month, the way I'm going to do a giveaway, this pile here is for a live giveaway where I'm going to be out fishing. And I'm going to display, I'm going to give a lot of really big clues about where I'm at on the screen. And if you find me while I'm fishing this month, when I post my live stream, and if you find me, you're going to get one of these prizes. And if you guys can probably tell, this might be the size of a reel. This might be the size of a reel. There's also something here that says Piscifun on it. And an American flag. So this pile here is what I'm going to give away. And if the first 3 people get these really quickly, I'm going to have my new holographic stickers with me too. And so you're going to get a consolation prize if you actually find me on that day that I do that live stream and I'm out of prizes. But that's how we're going to do it. I'm going to be sneaking around fishing. I'm going to be displaying where I'm at with public landmarkers. And if you find me, you're going to get on live, you're going to get a prize. Okay. So guys, please be looking out for that. It's not going to happen this weekend because I'm going to be in a marriage seminar all weekend. It's going to be awesome. Really, really looking forward to that. But it's going to happen soon. And I'm going to try to make it known and announce it the best I can so you guys can have a chance to come find me and get a cool prize. I have a 12, Fast Lane says I have a 12-foot fiberglass car topper boat. Do you have any suggestions about what fiberglass kit to do the repairs? I've never really done fiberglass repair, so I'm really not the person to help you with that, buddy. Sorry. Yeah, shout out to Piscifun. You give so much away. There's John Henderson. If you had a gray beard, I think you were Santa. John, you guys, this is the reason, guys, is I feel like a very blessed man, and I know that's because I've completely devoted my life to following God, and a lot of things I do, he's blessed me on it. He's just made me do well. And Piscifun has really been awesome. I mean, guys, I calculated ever since Thanksgiving to now, I've given away over $3,000 worth of products. From primarily stuff I purchased, Piscifun products and Live Bearded products. Like three grand. And this month, right here, this is not expensive. This is about $120 worth of stuff, but we're gonna give away $120 plus stickers and stuff. Ooh, 1 second. My wife's texting me, guys, so I need to just 1 second here. Okay, there we go. Might get kicked off. That was my wife. So yeah, okay, we got a comment. Shout out to God also. God is great. Yeah, God has blessed me, so I try to bless you guys. And I want you guys, to get blessed too with cool stuff and be enabled to go out there and fish. So I'm a good tracker and I will find you. Oh, Brian Anderson says he's gonna find me. He's gonna it won't be that hard. It won't be that hard. And Lovin D and the God Machine said, nice hat. I got these Trust God Bro hats. I got two of them. I got my son one. I love them. They come in big sizes. So what's in the box? So these are the prizes. I'm not opening these until the giveaway, but these are mine. And does anybody think they can guess what reel would be in here? Now, this is a reel. I would say this is my #1 reel that I promote. I'm always doing videos with this reel. And I've even said on my channel, it's my #1 favorite reel from Piscifun. So let's go ahead and see if anybody can make the guess. Super curious if anybody can. I'll pop one open, guys, and we'll just take a look at it. And I'll tell you why I think this is my favorite reel. No. Oh, Big S Rods. What up, brother? Avid fisherman and rod builder. Sick, dude. Okay, Northwest Open Season is guessing that it's the Piscifun Carbon X. It's not that one. The Carbon X2 is my number one freshwater reel from Piscifun. Okay. John Anderson said it's the 300. Now, you didn't say the model. It's kind of, there's some things. I can't see what the thing is, but you said the 300. It's not a 300 model, but this is my number one preferred Piscifun reel, and I'll tell you guys why when I show it to you, okay? All right, well. Oh, Kyle. Kyle got it. All right, guys. Kyle got it. This is going to be backwards, but Nautix 3000. Now, specifically the 3000. So, the Nautix is the only saltwater spinning reel that Piscifun has. Okay? Let me show you. We got a comment that says, how to fish tilapia. Every time I fish with my dad, which is the same bait, earthworms, he got a fish. Me and my brother doesn't. And he also got a huge catfish. Bro, if your father's still alive, then you need to go ask him because he's the one that has the knowledge. Not me. I've never fished for tilapia. That sounds like he has a lot of experience, and it might just be experience. Guys, the Nautix 3000 is my number one spinning reel from Piscifun. All right. And the size is really what I like most. They go from 3,000 to 6,000. This is a 5,000, I believe. 5,000, but check it out. This is what they look like, and I'm going to pop this box open, okay? This is the Piscifun Nautix. I love the EVA foam handle. The drag sounds so cool on this one. Yeah, you need one for salmon. They're super nice, Kyle. But I want to open this one up. But I'll tell you the reason why I like this one so much. Let's go and pop this box open and take a look. I've got two, actually. So I have a lot of these. So Piscifun here. All right, guys. I'm going to show you why I like this one. Here's what it looks like. I should actually just show you the one I have black braid already on. But this is the reel. We're going to just put the handle on, spin it. All right. Piscifun Nautix 3000. I'll tell you why I like the 3000 too. First of all, most of the time you don't need a reel bigger than 3,000. Kyle, he's got two. I think we can take them. Maybe you can. You guys know I shoot a lot of guns too, right? Okay. Check it out, guys. It's a very nice reel. Let's put the Piscifun logo here. And go watch this. Anyways, the reasons I like this reel. Let me show you one that has braid all on it real quick. I've got it right behind me. I already had it out. This one is one I've been just fishing out in the jetty with a lot. Black braid, guys. Black braid looks so sick on this. I'm a big fan of black P-line braid. But anyways, this is my favorite reel. First of all, it has an EVA foam grip. I love that feeling. I don't like rubber grips, knobs. It's just me. I have those like sensitive hands. I don't like it. It's saltwater, so there's rubber seals in here. Actually, if you take this apart, there's rubber seals, so it keeps the water from going inside. It's perfectly sealed. And I have not been having problems with these guys. I've fished about 5 or 6 of these, all right? Also, the sound of the drag is really cool. I don't know if you can hear it. Let's see. For some reason, the sound of the drag is a little bit different than other reels, and it just sounds so crisp. And then, of course, the color and the way it looks, guys, just black on aluminum. That's my number one favorite reel. I've got 2 new ones. So basically, every setup I have is going to be pretty much geared up. These, oh, someone said something about Cardinals real quick. I thought your favorite reel was a Cardinal. No. So, John, love a good drag sound. Yo, yeah. I'm in love with this one. I don't know why. Like, when I hear it, I need to hear it more often, but it sounds so good. My favorite reel is not a Cardinal. Cardinal is specialty. It's ultralight. And my favorite types of fishing is not ultralight. That's just a specialty hobby I have. Now, they're cool, and they're expensive, and they're rare. But it's not my number one types of fishing, and it's not my favorite reel. It's just I love them. I love them because they're artwork. I actually am going to eventually make a display with the rods and reels. They'll have 5 rods and reels on the wall with a glass case or like a plexiglass, you can see them and display them as art. And then when you want to fish with them, you can pop it out of the case. But anyways, guys, I wanted to show you that that's what I opened up for myself here. Piscifun sent me 2 more this month. And so I'm sharing this reel, guys. It is an outstanding saltwater reel. So if you fish in saltwater or freshwater, this is a very good choice. It only comes in size 3,000 through 6,000. So if you're going to do small fishing, trout fishing, this is a little too big, then you can go with something else. But if you're doing any other fishing, this is a really, really good reel. That's a nice handle on that one. I know, dude. I like the handle. It's actually kind of stylish, but I love the foam. And the 4,000 has round. Oh, I'm going to tell my wife. Okay, because she wants me to hold the baby. So I'm not going to be on here much longer, or else I'll get in trouble. Okay. You guys know I don't need to be getting in trouble. So we'll say that we'll cut this off by an hour. Gear ratio. Kyle wants to know the gear ratio always. He has a very particular preference. Okay, 8+1 steel bearings. High capacity. Here we go. Gear ratio 601, which means 6 inches for every rotation. 6 inches, 6 inches, 6 inches. 601, Kyle. Yep. 26-pound max drag. It's very light. It's 10 ounces. Oh no. Gear ratio. I'm sorry. Gear ratio is different. This says retrieve per turn is 35 inches, but the gear ratio is 6:1. So I explained that wrong. I'm sorry. 6:1 is the gear ratio. So yeah. Anyways, sorry, I got that wrong. That was my bad. Maybe I had the wrong understanding of gear ratio, because it says here 6.0 to 1 is the gear ratio, and then the retrieve per turn is 35 inches. Okay, Piscifun Nautics versus Shimano, Naski or Sahara. I don't know enough about those. I was in the catalog looking at both of those Shimanos tonight, and I know that, but I will tell you that they're twice the price of this. So they might be a superior reel, but there's 2 things about Piscifun you got to know. One is their motto is fish with family, I think it is. Fish with family. They try to make things a little more affordable. They try to make quality products that are more affordable so they can get more people out there fishing. And actually the word Piscifun is Latin, and it means fishing is fun. So Piscifun, fishing is fun. Fun facts. I don't know how you could compare those to those Shimanos, truthfully. Faster gear ratio equals faster line pickup. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Right. Okay. By the way, guys, let me just throw out a cheap plug here. You know Piscifun's generous, guys. This is what they're helping me to give subscribers this month. That's pretty cool. I have a discount code. It saves you 18%. So let's say this is about $95. Rem code Airsoft. Welcome, brother. Welcome back. Let's say this is about let's say this is $100. It's less. It's like $92 something. Let's say it's $100. Well, 18% off is $20, about $20 off. Okay, guys. So instead of it being like 95, it might be 75. Okay, and they always do free shipping if you're over like $50. So guys, it's like $75. But also when you use that code, it helps promote my channel. And I will tell you guys, I'm fishing this on. If you watch my videos, I'm always running it on my jetty rods, salmon rods, trout rods. I use a different model for lighter trout stuff because this is bigger. But anyways, that's it. New here, that's cool. Pabsy2X, cool name. Can you subscribe? If you guys don't mind, double tap the screen for a like. I'd really appreciate it. I'm not going to be in here very much longer because my wife needs help with the baby, and I don't want to get in trouble. So I shared a lot of stuff tonight. Let's just do a recap. Let's do a recap of what we did tonight. First of all, I wanted to make sure you guys knew Nautic seems like a beast. It's a beast, and it's doing really good. You guys watch my videos, you'll see I'm fishing it just like crazy. It's saltwater too, a lot of saltwater. So guys, I wanted to make sure you knew about this very rare vintage reproduction from Japan reel. It's worth $1,000. It's an Abu Cardinal 3 Gold Edition with a limited edition gold side plate. It actually comes with a regular side plate too, but it comes with that as well as a secondary piece. This is on my raffle, $12 a ticket. I'm only selling a limited amount of tickets. Please, if you want a chance to win this, 12 bucks and you might win $1,000 reel. Okay? On the Nautix. What's on the Nautix? Oh, Nautix seems like a beast. Rubber handle looks so awesome. It's not rubber. It's an EVA foam on the Nautix. EVA foam is 100 times better than rubber. I'm telling you. Grip's good. It doesn't irritate your skin. EVA foam, that's one of my favorite things. How light is the reel? So first of all, the Nautix reels are pretty light. They're way lighter than Penn. I have Penn Fierces. I have Penn Battles. I have Penn Pursuits. And this is way lighter. But if you were talking about this one, it's not super light. It's an ultralight reel, but it's an exact replica of the 70s reels. So it's going to be a little bit thicker in metal. It's going to be a little heavier. But it's made for ultralight fishing. But if you guys didn't get a ticket, $12 a ticket. Look in the description. You're going to find out how to do it to buy a ticket. Gold, gold, gold. You're going to have a chance to win that on a raffle. Don't forget to get your ticket, guys. If you have any questions about that, message me, okay? Love your vids, man. Are you doing anything catfish this summer? I did a lot of catfishing in Alabama for blue cats. A lot. It was fun. Coolers full of them. And I ate a lot of catfish there. But in Oregon, I don't know of any places that have like blue cats. Those are the only ones I like to eat because they're predatory fish. They're higher. They don't sit at the bottom where they're like sludge type fish. So I don't really catfish here. But I do like eating some catfish. Okay. Remcoat Airsoft says, I'm a fan of the rubber. Got to give that foam a try sometime. At least try it. If you like the rubber ones, this is the only saltwater spinning reel Piscifun has. But if you like freshwater, then you want to get the Illumix. The Illumix. Oh man, I almost want to show it to you. It'll only take a second. Real quick, guys. This is my favorite light setup here. Okay, guys, this is my favorite light setup. This is the one that has the this is a light setup. This is the Illumix. It comes in a blackout version and this dark purplish blue. But it has a rubber handle. Super lightweight, guys. It weighs nothing. That's my #1 aluminum Piscifun reel for freshwater with a handle. That's called the Illumix. So Nautix Illumix. Aluminum. All right. Okay, I was doing a recap. So you guys, $12 a ticket. Please get one if you want. It's a great opportunity. We shared some fishing stories tonight. I told you guys about how I caught a shark in Florida. That was sick. And we talked about fishing goals. Guys, make sure you have good fishing goals for the year. Try to come up with something really creative that you really want. This is going to be a good experience for you. What pound braid do you have on there? On which one? Oh yeah. On the light. You're not going to believe this. This is my light setup. 8-pound J braid. Perfect for bobber fishing. It's light. I run a 6-pound leader, a small jig, small bobber, and 8-pound J braid. Okay, weight 7 ounce. I don't know. I'd have to look up the specs on the Illumix. It's really light, but I don't know without going to the website. Real fishy. Hey, man. We're just doing a recap. I have one more thing to tell you guys, and then I'll get out of here. We did a Piscifun unboxing. I let you guys know that if you find me this month when I'm doing my live stream with a giveaway, you're going to get free prizes. These are from Piscifun Fishing, so I'm going to have some cool prizes. Keep an eye out for that. Make sure you're subscribed, guys, and you have notifications on, and you'll see me out live streaming. I'll give you a good heads up. If you find me, you'll get a prize this month. Hold that sweet baby and give the wife a rest. Ah, Garnett. Keep me in check there. And the last thing is, guys, last thing, and I'm going to get out of here. Okay. If you're going to get something for your 8-foot Okuma SST, ooh. Oh, I know what you need for your Okuma SST. Gosh darn it. Right here. Oh, this is not a Piscifun, though. Gosh darn it. Oh, man. Wait. Is it baitcaster? Is your 8-foot, is your Okuma SST a baitcaster or a spinner? What kind of fish do you like to cook? Salmon and steelhead. And halibut. Okay, last thing I want to tell you guys. Remco Airsoft, make sure you email me. Shoot, sorry for keeping you. No, it's fine. Spinner. I do have, okay, this is not a Piscifun. Sorry. This is not a Piscifun, but I do have an Okuma SST light rod here. And I have it paired up with a Daiwa Revros. And it's a fairly good match. It's pretty nice. It's not perfect, but that's a good option too. But if you wanted something black, if you want something black, they don't have a gray reel in Piscifun, but they have black ones. The Carbon X2 would be my number one choice. Carbon X2. It's black, though it might not match perfect. The last thing I want to tell you guys is that I have a Jetty playbook that just dropped, and I'm going to be giving that out for free for a while. It's going to be eventually on sale for 10 bucks. So if you like jetty fishing, then email me, rrfishingorgan7@gmail.com. It's on my YouTube page, and I'll send you a free copy of my Jetty playbook. It's about 13, 14 pages. It basically talks about my strategies and my setups that I use on the Jetty. It will help you catch more fish. I'm going to offer it to my subscribers for free for about a month. So before it goes onto the market for sale through a website that I have it on, I'll give it to you for free if you want it. So you're hearing it first, guys. You have to email me if you want that, request it, and I'll send you a digital copy. Juan says, do I fly fish? I have a new fly fish rod there I've never used. So I want to, I just haven't had the time yet. All right, guys, it's just after an hour. I'm going to go help my wife and baby. God bless you guys. I want to say thanks for joining me. Really appreciate you. Please subscribe, and you'll have more chances to win some giveaways. God bless you in your fishing adventures this year. I'm sure you guys are going to accomplish those goals. And don't forget this. The best way to have an awesome and content life is you got to grow a beard and you got to love Jesus. Don't forget that. All right, guys. God bless you. God bless you. Remcoat Airsoft. Good night, Ethan. God bless you, man. All right. And see you later, Juan. Guys, take care.